How's it going, guys? You saw the title of this video, and I'm here to tell you how Titanfall managed to influence FPSs of this generation. And, I wanted to make this video for a while because in Titanfall, I always hear people come talk shit about it and all the time about how it was only multiplayer, it was $60, and it was overhyped. The way I saw it with Titanfall, it was a shooter with very revolutionary when it came out. It was a different type of shooting game, something no one else was used to. And to me, I feel it's really influenced the landscape ever since then. And I don't think it deserves the hate it got because everyone always jumps on these hype trains and thinks that a game is going to be their wildest dream when what you see is what you get. And what I saw with Titanfall is exactly what I wanted and what I got. And I'm here to tell you some ways that it's influenced this generation. People will tell me how stupid Titanfall was, how much it sucked. Meanwhile, they'll be playing Call of Duty. And that's a perfect example of how Titanfall has influenced right there. Look at Advanced Warfare with the damn exosuits and all the crazy jumping shit you can do in that game, and how if you with jumping in that game you jump over people and you're like shooting and shit. Yeah, that came from Titanfall. That whole exosuit shit came from Titanfall, though it was badly executed in my opinion in Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3, the whole wall running, jumping over shit while shooting, that came from Titanfall. No one else was doing that until Titanfall. Though Black Ops didn't have that damn perk where I could just sit on the wall like I'm on a ledge. They still had that. And even Halo has even took from Titanfall. That whole thing that all actually, all three of these games did this, where the whole thing where you jump up to a higher fucking ledge with your jetpack that you have on, and you can touch the ledge and push yourself up onto the ledge. That fucking came from Titanfall. That whole ledge pull up thing that came from Titanfall. The jetpack thing, the exosuit, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that all came from Titanfall. So we gotta conclude that Titanfall may not have been the revolution that the hype train gassed it up to be, but we have to conclude that it had great ideas which later influenced a further generation of games. And to me, the only one that's even come close to executing these things as well as Titanfall did them, because Titanfall had these good ideas and they execute them really well. But, and I'm talking gameplay mechanics, I'll get into the rest in a sec. But Black Ops 3, that was the only one that actually did the shit right. And, well, actually, it wasn't, I wouldn't, it didn't do them exactly like Titanfall did, but it did them as good as Titanfall did. It was as good as Titanfall did from a Call of Duty gameplay perspective, but not exactly what Titanfall did. But it was the same general idea of wall running, jumping onto walls, jumping onto ledges, that whole thing. And when I played Titanfall, I played the shit out of that game. To me, it was a ton of fun for being a multiplayer only game. To me, it was a ton of fun. You have the thing about it. You jump into a map. You're shooting at each other. You're running on walls. There's invisibility cloaks, and actually, those were actually not OP like in every other. That's another thing. Invisibility cloaks in all these other games are fucking so OP, but they got it just right in Titanfall. Another thing. What other game allows you to shoot down the enemy's ship while they're leaving the map? That to me is just a very what's it called? A very engaging. I can't think of the word that that engages you in the atmosphere. I can't think of that word of a game. But to me, it was very different than any other game I ever played. Because usually, just with Call of Duty, so it was just like rounds over. No, this one you had to go back to the ship and hope that shit didn't get shot down. That was awesome to me. I think it's awesome. I could call in a damn mech in the middle of a game, and I didn't have to have like a certain kill streak or nothing. I got a mech no matter what, and each mech you could customize and stuff like that. I thought that was awesome. But that's my thoughts on it. That's how I say Titanfall doesn't deserve the hate it got, and that's how I say it influenced a whole generation of games. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I'll be waiting on Titanfall 2, and have a good day.